let's talk more about this. I'm pleased to be joined by Dr. Johannes Drooghaag. He is the CEO of Spearhead Management in Bonn, Germany. Dr. Drooghaag, welcome to China 24. So this ongoing chip shortage is really slowing production of cars globally. Do you think this is catching automakers by surprise, and what is the way out for them?
Well, it is quite surprising that it catches them by surprise, because we could see this coming for quite a while. Cars get more smart and need more components, more electrical components. The semiconductor industry is the driver behind all this technology, and demand continues to increase, but not just in the automotive industry. We see the same increase in cloud technology, in AI. Basically everything that we consider either smart or emerging technology is driven by the semiconductor. So the automotive industry could have seen this coming and could have prepared a bit better for this, but it is also driven by some strange actions in the past 2 years, where all kinds of sanctions and politically motivated interventions in the market have driven the supply down, although the demand keeps growing. And the automotive industry needs to start acting a bit smarter about that. They need to look at, can they leverage the available stock levels in a better way? Can they look at refurbishing older parts? Can they change the mindset from replacing those components to repairing those components just because we have all those shortages? And it exposes basically a lot of the waste on the one hand that has been going on in the industry, and it also exposes to a big extent that the importance of the semiconductor industry has been really underestimated, and we are now paying for that because we're sitting on a significant problem.
All right, thank you so much for that, and we'll be getting back to you in just a moment, Dr. Drooghaag. Well, let's go back to Dr. Johannes Drooghaag for some more analysis. As we heard just now, Doctor, China is really striving to achieve self-sufficiency in producing semiconductors. How will this affect the global supply chain?
Well, it will definitely increase the diversity of the supply chain and therefore decrease the dependency on all kinds of factors that can disrupt it. And what we have seen during this pandemic and the political turmoil is that we are challenging with one disruption and we are not able to manage two disruptions in this industry, especially because demand keeps growing. Now, if China, with its manufacturing capacity and its growing capability to also design not only the chips itself, but the technology needed to make those chips, gets really into force and really focused on developing this, we will see that the demand will be better served. There will still be countries that will follow the narrative of the United States. That's fine. There will be a lot of big suppliers entering the market from China, and that will decrease the stress on the market. It will decrease that we depend on this one large supply chain that can disrupt the entire supply, as we are seeing at the moment. So the best improvement that we can get is when China and possibly also other countries really step on into the semiconductor market, that we have much more potential suppliers and that we can then be much more flexible when demand goes up, but also when it goes down or when it changes.
Wow, thank you so much for analysis, Dr. Johannes Drooghaag. And it's really interesting to see how something so tiny could cause turbulence around the global supply chain.